welcome to Hooked on Utah. Tonight we've got a really cool adventure for you. We've got the team from Marine Products here, and we're going to show you something really special. 3 boats that'll make your family adventures more exciting, tons of fun. So you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's really cool boating adventure. All right, so the plan for today, Vern, I'm super excited. You've brought 3 boats up to Jordanelle, and we're gonna review each boat and show people what makes them so special.
Sounds great. Looking forward to a fun day. The weather is perfect outside. I've got 3 beautiful boats here for you to take a look at. We'll have some fun today.
Okay, so which boat do you want to start with?
I think since we're standing next to the Duckworth, we should try that out first.
All right, let's jump into the Duckworth. We'll show you what makes this boat so special. You may even want to run up and buy this boat as soon as we're done. All right, Vern, what makes a Duckworth a Duckworth? Why is it so special?
Well, start off, the fit and finish on a Duckworth is kind of speaks for itself. Everything is hand welded on this boat. It is truly a custom boat, one-off boat that they're building, every single one when it goes down the line. They're made in Washington. They've been doing this for over 45 years. Truly know what they're doing. If you're looking for quality, I challenge you to go down the side and find any imperfection in the welds. Look down the side how straight it is, and also just how the strength of it is. Handling the rough water, making it so you're having an enjoyable time out on that water instead of worrying about, am I going to be safe and how is it going to work?
Well, one of the things that I like about a boat that I think is really important is it has to pass the eye test. And when you come up to the dock, you see a boat sitting on the water, immediately you say, that's unattractive or that's attractive. And this Duckworth, man, it passes the eye test. It is so beautiful.
Yes, it definitely catches your attention. Driving down the street, you get a lot of looks, and especially putting it out on the water.
Well, why don't we jump in and let's look at some of the features that really make this boat special.
Okay, let's climb aboard. So right off the bat, when you get in, you notice you got a great big live well back here. Room to pinch all the fish. You've also got another big fish hold right in the floor. And when you get into those big Lakers, you've got a nice door off to the left, so it's easy to get on and off from the dock on this model. You've got a rear helm on this model, so you're able to control everything from the back. I've equipped this one with the Yamaha Helm Master joystick controls, so docking this baby is just a breeze. If you want to go sideways, you can go sideways.
Yeah, so how does that work? How does the Helm Master work?
So realistically, this joystick right here, if I want to go sideways, I just turn that joystick to the side. If I want to go diagonal, I can go diagonal. If I want to turn just the bow, I can turn just the bow on this boat. Making loading it on the trailer very easy. If your spouse is with you and they're struggling with loading a boat, this will be their best dream right there.
Boy, you put your kid in here who's good with a joystick and their thumbs, they could probably take this on and off the trailer. Piece of cake.
Absolutely, just like they're playing a video game.
And you got her equipped with a Garmin graph.
Yep, we got a nice Garmin 12-inch screen on this model. Shows up all my maps, my fish. I'm able to do waypoints on it, so whatever I want to get done on it.
Okay, so while we're here in the back, Vern, what are our power options on a boat like this?
So this boat, I've got it equipped with twin 300 Yamahas. So 600 horse is the max power that you can run on this boat. Which at this elevation is more than adequate power.
Okay, so good out of hole. So if I'm loaded, what about fuel? Fuel capacity?
So fuel capacity, I've got 120 gallons on here. So we can go and spend the entire weekend out on this boat and just enjoy the entire time, not worrying about having to refuel.
Yeah, you could run a long, long ways, even with big twins on it, and be just fine. And I really love that it's got at the transom here, it's got an open walkway so you can get out when you're fighting that big fish or getting in and out of the water. Nice aluminum ladder. It makes accessibility in the boat absolutely phenomenal. Hooked on Utah is proudly presented by Eco Water, transforming your health the natural way. Mountain America Credit Union, guiding you forward on your financial journey. Tim Daly Ford in Spanish Fork, Utah, family owned since 1968. Liberty Safe, made in America, protecting your valuables for decades to come. Lifetime, bringing families together. X Insurance, custom insurance solutions for your business, your family, your life.
Jack helped the miller to make the flour.
Hey, Daddy, where do forever warranties come from?
Well, when a dealership loves its customers so much, they want to build a relationship with them for life and offer them a warranty that protects them from critical mechanical breakdowns for as long as they own their vehicle. Good night, buddy.
The Forever Warranty isn't a fairy tale. It's included at no extra cost with every new or qualifying used vehicle we sell. Available right now at every Tim Daly Auto Group dealership.
Insurance sucks, and we think so too. Why? Because traditional policies don't provide complete coverage, leaving you to deal with the holes and gaps. But not anymore. X Insurance's True Umbrella and True Homeowners are a true partner, covering any potential gaps and exclusions. Our True Umbrella and True Homeowners policy will prepare you for when what could happen does happen. With X Insurance's True Umbrella and True Homeowners policy, you will experience true insurance when compared to traditional policies. Contact us today or ask your agent about X Insurance.
Hey, I'm Brad.
Amy! I brought my own chair.
Somewhere we're gonna notice that it's quarter.
Sorry.
I want everyone to just turn to their papers. I want you guys to think.
Sit here.
No, I brought my own chair.
How did you even get this in here?
No, my chair. Let me sit in my chair.
Everyone needs a checking account, so get the one with built-in benefits for your unique lifestyle. Mountain America's My Style Checking has perks no one can pass up.
Enjoy sizzling restaurant deals.
Peace of mind mobile phone protection.
Timely telehealth services.
Confidence boosting identity protection.
And clutch loan rate discounts.
Make my style your lifestyle.
At Mountain America Credit Union.
So there's a couple of things I take with me now everywhere I go. The first is my hydrogen water bottle by echowater.com. I absolutely love this water bottle. I've mentioned this before. Hydrogen water has some incredible benefits for you, from sports performance, from recovery performance, antioxidants. It does incredible things for your brain. It will help you with some weight loss and give you a ton of energy. The more hydrogen water you drink, the better you will feel. And as I mentioned before, I believe this has been a big part of my weight loss, so I absolutely love it. The next item that I have with me all the time are these PB Fit peanut butter protein bars. PB Fit is a local Utah company. In fact, they are the peanut butter for the Utah Jazz. If you haven't tried these bars, you need to. They are phenomenal. Everybody's always looking for a protein bar that's got a lot of protein but doesn't have any of the bad stuff in it, and most importantly, that's delicious. These, you got to be careful. They taste so good. You can eat them and eat them. They are so delicious. You can get them at Amazon.com. You can get them from pbfit.com, or you can go to your local retailer and look for them. They are absolutely phenomenal. So get yourself a hydrogen water bottle. Get yourself some PB Fit bars. Next time you're out having a family adventure, you're going to down both of them. They're going to make you feel great. You're going to absolutely love them. All right, Vern, so we are inside the Duckworth, and I got to tell you, my very first impression is this is luxury. It is beautiful in here. I mean, it's very, very well appointed. Let's talk about some of the features.
Absolutely. So we're standing right in front of the dining table, so let's start right here. So this, whenever you cook a meal or you want to just kind of sit down and relax, have a nice cup of coffee or something, and sit down right here. Also turns the other direction, so you got drivers, passengers can sit and look forward, so you're not getting seasick. This does fold down into a bed, so you've got a bed that goes right in there. I've got ample storage in both sides. We'll just pan right across on this side. We've got a 2-burner convection stovetop there. We've got a fridge right there, so you can keep all your nice goodies nice and cold, so you've got a nice cold drink. Have some sandwiches. We've got a sink in the galley there. And then this one is my wife's favorite. She's got an onboard head and a shower right here, and this is a pump out style, so you don't have to worry about carrying it out. You can just go up to the dock and you can get it all pumped out nicely. And there are privacy shades that do clip onto the sides so that you do have your privacy in there as well. So moving forward, we got the big captain's chairs, the suspension chairs. So when you're hitting that rough water, I'm just nice, smooth ride. It doesn't matter what kind of weather I'm in, I'm still in a nice, comfortable ride. Got windows that open up on both sides, bug shields that you can close so you don't get any bugs in here in the evening. You've got lighting all above. Nice rail up here, sturdy rail, so that as you're walking in rough water, you don't have to worry about being the stability. Up forward, we also have a forward berth as well. So when you want to spend the night in this one, you can absolutely can. You've got sleeping there for two. You got another bed right there for sleeping. Bring the family along. This is a great time. In the floor, we've also got rod storage, so you get all those rods up and out of the way so you're not tripping on them.
The other thing I noticed is this has a Viking, the Wallace Viking heater. It looks like.
It does. So you've got the Viking heater. It's a diesel heater, and it's temperature controlled. This is our temperature unit right here. It blows up on the windows, down on the floor, so you're completely temperature controlled in here. Very efficient. It's got a 5-gallon tank, and it will take several days to run through that tank. Very efficient. There is an O2 sensor, so you don't have to worry about it in the evenings. You know, with that diesel heater running, it's all sensored inside. So color options, the sky's kind of the limit. You've got your base colors, and then you've got a bunch of metallic colors that they also offer, and you can also get it in two-tone. So you can have half the boat white and half of it gray. You can change the cab, what color the cab is. So kind of whatever suits you. I bet I've got a color that you would absolutely love.
Yeah, this boat is beautiful. And I'll tell you what, my experience with Marine Products, their service is really what makes them so awesome. You go up there, they're very friendly people. They'll take care of your boat, whatever the need is, spring unwinterization, winterization in the fall. And I love the fact that you can customize whatever boat, particularly this boat, if it's what you're interested in, to suit the purchaser's needs. You can get it all set up. This is a boat you go to Lake Powell in, Flaming Gorge, I mean anywhere in this boat, and you're going to be able to do it all.
Yes, and also these are all set up for saltwater, so if you wanted to take them down to the coast, absolutely you can. They're already set up and designed for doing just that. This boat is 8.5 feet wide, so trailering it down the road is no problem whatsoever.
This is a beautiful boat. I say we take it out on the water and see how it runs.
Yeah, let me show you how this thing really performs.
Let's go do it.
Okay.
Let's see what this bad boy can do. I am so excited for the run in this.
Absolutely. Hold on and let's do it.
Okay. Wow. We were on a plane in a couple of seconds. Dude, we are boogieing. The feel is rock solid, super stable.
And notice how we're not bouncing whatsoever. Still got great visibility while you're out here.
Yeah, very nice. You can see all the way around in the boat.
So we're doing about 46 miles an hour with this big boat with us in here.
At this altitude?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah. Feel that. That is just hooking and stable. I love it. Wow. Dude, that feels so good. That is performance. Wow. I would have expected more roll. This has the feel of a much smaller boat, a much more nimble boat. You need to get up to Marine Products, grab Vern and check this boat out. If you're looking for the ultimate in fishing, big water, Lake Powell, Flaming Gorge, camping, this is a boat to be looking at. Okay, Vern, next boat. This is the Alumacraft, the Competitor 205X now. I own a 205 trophy, which I freaking love. It is the nicest boat I've ever owned. I absolutely cherish every minute I'm out on the water. So let's talk about this boat because it's changed a bit.
It has. So for 2025, these are now called the X boats. So a 205X. So your 175s, 185s, 195s, and 205s are now an X boat. So from the rail all the way up, this is an entirely new boat. Not only have they changed the aesthetics of the outward of it, they are actually a longer boat too. If you pan back here, if you notice, you can walk by the side of that motor Where before, this is your splash shield and this is where most boats stop, right there. Benefit of that is I can walk back there, I can net my fish, I can lean against my motor. Another benefit is I'm able to run bigger horsepower now. Before, this boat was a 300 horsepower max. Now I can go up to a 400 horsepower. We have this one equipped with a 350 V10, which will just get us scooting down the lake just quite nicely.
So let's talk about the changes that you've seen already, because obviously they've extended it back, and that's given us some storage and moved some of the stuff that used to take up this space here, kind of back, and we'll call them these sponsons back here.
Right, and then also you notice right off the bat, we've got jump seats. And these are comfortable for adults to sit back there. So you've got plenty of space to really spread out. When you get other people sitting back here, look at the leg room that you've got sitting there. Plenty of room just to stretch out. So you've got 6 adults on here, extremely comfortable. The live well is new. So we've got a larger live well. People have always requested, I'd like to have some more space for those big catches. We've got a larger live well now. Moving forward, we've relocated the batteries. The batteries are now dead center of the boat. So you've got all your weight right down low in the center of the boat. Makes it really nice. Storage up along the sides. The comp is still one of the only ones that you've got a insulated cooler on the side of this boat. Storage over on this side. So those long poles that you guys are trying to put away, you've got room to put them away. You've got all your lockers, tubes, so they're not going to get mangled up while they're sitting inside here.
What's the rod length? Do you recall?
So we can do 9-footers over on this side. Moving on to the middle, more rod storage. So we can put 8 rods in this bay up front. Another big change that they've done is you notice the windshield is now more upright. They've designed it because people are always wanting to put larger and larger graphs. So now I can put 2 12-inch graphs side by side, and they're no longer hitting the window. They're not in my way. Standard now is the Garmin display. So that's where all your pertinent information about your motors, the water temp, the depth of the lake, all that information, your fuel usage is going to show up right there, all digitally now. So up front, you all have requested this. A truly watertight compartment up front where you can put items up there and they will stay dry. It is completely sealed off. An additional live well on this side. More storage over here that is also watertight. And if you want your bow mount with your foot pedal, they've made a spot to recess your foot pedal so it's out of the way.
That's awesome.
Plus being able to put another 12-inch display flush right there so everything's flush and out of your way.
Dude, I love that. This boat is incredible. Now, I say we take this out on the water and see how it runs.
I agree. Let's go show you what this engine will do.
Let's go turn and burn, baby. Here we go.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. We're on plane.
Oh yeah, wow. Boom, out of the hole. This boat absolutely screams.
Stays nice and flat, handles the chop really well.
Wow, what a performer.
And then when it turns, you'll see it really holds on to a turn.
Oh my gosh, wow. Holy cow. That's like on rails, man. That's bass boat performance right there. Come to Marine Products, check out the Alumacraft line of boats. They've got all sizes, prices, different models from the Competitor X to the Trophy X, with a boat that will meet your needs and your budget. And that's what I love about it. And if you want the top of the line, you come look at this boat with that V10 on it. Boom, baby. When you hit the lake, you're turning heads in this boat.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So come down to Marine Products and take a look, and whatever boat you're looking for, I'm sure we've got it.
Do you need peanut butter that sticks to your goals, not the spoon? PB Fit is the low-calorie protein boost that blends right into your daily routine.
PB Fit elevates smoothies, oatmeal, and baking recipes with just 1 scoop. Add water and it turns into a creamy spread. Great for a classic PB&J. With thousands of 5-star reviews, customers are raving about the simple ingredients and versatility. So try PB Fit today and see why it's the go-to for people who are serious about flavor and fitness.
In endless summer.
Okay, Vern, so we are on to the Bennington. I'm kind of excited about this boat because my wife, for the longest time, has wanted a pontoon boat. And I think we talked about this. It's because of just the sheer beauty in the room. They've come so far. They are luxurious and classy, and they are so well appointed. Let's talk about this. What makes a Bennington a Bennington?
So first off, Bennington has probably been in the game probably the longest time out of any pontoon builder out there. This is truly the benchmark of where you're trying to achieve. They've got lifting strikes on their tune, so you're not just a solid standard tune. So this boat actually performs when you're up on the water. So once again, if you want to go pull a tube behind this, absolutely you can. So this boat that we're in front of is equipped, it's a tri-tune. So there's actual 3 pontoons underneath this boat, which makes it perform significantly better, but also handling that rough. When a storm comes by, pontoons just stay on top of the waves, and that's why you'll notice them come zipping by you while you're going super slow, because they're on top of the waves and they actually handle that rough really well. Another thing that makes a pontoon amazing is all the space. You've got so much room to walk around and move around, so you can have several people on this boat and not feel overwhelmed and not feel like you're on top of each other. So that's definitely a big appeal. With it being all aluminum with the lifting strikes, and your bow is all guarded, so you have a nice sandy beach. You can go ahead and slide your boat right up onto the beach. Go and have a nice day out on the beach and be able to go back and forth between your boat.
Okay, Vern, I gotta tell you, you step on board and you are transported into an absolutely luxurious surrounding and setting. Let's talk about this boat.
Absolutely. You notice the layout of how much space I've truly got. This boat that we're on is a fishing package. So you've got the captain's chairs up front so you can sit back and cast, and then you also got captain's chairs in the rear that go back there. We've got a live well up in the front. Lots of space here. If you notice, my bimney is back that way so I can come up to the bow and I can still do all my casting that I want to do.
I love that you've got the platform up front. You can mount your trolling motor up there. It can jump down in the water. You can stand up here, cast and fish. 2 people, 3, easy if you're bass fishing. I mean, this is just tons and tons of space.
Also, if you notice, on the fishing style, typically you only have 1 side door. The fishing ones, they have 2 of them. So when I walk over to the side, I'm easy to net my fish right off to the side. And it doesn't matter which side I'm on. And when we're out, hopefully we have fish on at the same time, so we're doing it right then.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, the room here is just awesome.
So scrolling back here, people are always asking me, what is this? And what it is it's storage. We bring them in with the option of the center storage. So that center pontoon is my storage compartment. I can put my tubes down there. I can put my top down there. Anything I want to get out of the way, I can put it down out of the way. Right next to it, more storage. The white igloo cooler fits perfectly underneath there, so you've got your nice cold drinks that are stowed out of the way. Cup holders, you see how they just lock onto there. I can move them anywhere I want, so I've got ample amount of cup holders.
Oh, that is awesome.
And once again, Every one of these seats are going to pull up, and I've got storage underneath these. Right here, my wife, this is the test. It's got to have a garbage can, and you got a garbage can right there. Over at the helm, say I've got a nice view so I can see past everybody. There's a windshield that attaches right there, so I got a nice little wind block. I'm able to sit here. I've got tilt steering wheel. All my controls are right here, nice and easy to control. Good visibility all the way around.
Going to the back, because man, just the room, I cannot believe. This is so comfortable. I mean, you could just be lounging at Lake Powell, just full bimini, and I'm assuming you can probably get an extended bimini.
You can do a double bimini, so if you wanted this entire thing enclosed, and you can put side curtains on it as well, so if you wanted to camp out down in Lake Powell, this is your boat.
Yeah, that's how we do it. We camp. We never do a houseboat. We go way upstream and camp. This would be so glorious, man. You get that crazy Lake Powell storm. You got the full enclosure. The kids are in here playing around on the ground, games, food. I mean, that's where memories are made. If you're looking for the true fishing, camping setup, this is it.